Hi there and happy Thursday. I hope that your day is getting started right. You feel good for the day. I feel great. I will say though, I should have looked at the forecast, paid attention to my weather app or whatever, turn on the TV before stepping outside because, Exhibit A, it's a little misty out there. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, it's fine. I'm fine. We had so much rain last week, it was a bit overwhelming, so just a little bit of that extra continuing on now. We're going to be okay. I typically, and I have one here, have a ball cap with me, so I have some sort of protection. I love that, especially since of all the rain we've had in the past couple of weeks. It's just nice to have something on standby. I don't like to carry an umbrella because I have all these things I'm juggling and just, it's just, I need another hand or something. Parenting, it's fun. Gosh, but today I am determined to make it great. I hope that you make it great too. A message that I shared yesterday, and I felt like really good sharing it, but I don't know. I hope it resonated with the group I was speaking to. I was talking to like some teenagers, middle, high school age students at this leadership conference. And, when kids go to these things, I know that they are a very motivated group of individuals, the best of the best, right? It's just such a bright, bold group of young people. And it was so refreshing talking to them. It made me feel so confident about the future. But I did, in a part of my message, talking about my story and my story with missing kids and caring about kids and talking about things like mental health. And I think it's so important. I want you to know too, and I feel like I share it so often here on my pages, is that, your mental health it's everything. And I hope that every day you feel good, or at least you find a way to motivate yourself to find that bright spot, because dark days are not dark days forever. It might be just a moment that will cloud over you, mist over you, if you will, but there are some good things ahead. And you're valued, you're loved, you have so much promise. And that's one thing that I wanted to share with those kids, because they are. And they are great, and they have all this potential. I know it. I got a chance to chat with them after, and I'm like, dang, the future is so. I loved it immensely. Some kids who are like debate and forensic students, like I was in high school, so people who were in like public speaking competitions, and a couple of kids from, I'm trying to think, it was at Clay Center. I'm trying to think of the community that they're from, but they had come and they chatted with me, telling me about their events that they're in. And I'm like, that is so cool to hear that. Like one of the students, oh no, I think it's from West Kansas. He's from a small town, and he was talking about how he had won some competitions within state and done really well in his categories. And I'm like, that's so cool. He does a number of things. And I did too. I did, like, for those in that world who understand it, I did a lot of persuasive speech. So oration was my category. My biggest category was domestic extemp. So being able to draw a question and being able to speak on that topic, it's cool. You go and you draw whatever issue out of like a hat. You get a option of 3, you pick one, and you get 30 minutes to prepare a speech. You deliver up to a 7-minute speech, and it typically answers a question like, explain this, or why should this, or whatever, and you are focused on something current event wise. They have domestic and foreign extemp. I don't know if that's still how they operate today. I was very successful in my public speaking career in high school. I won 75 plus medals, a ton of medals. I was what they called then a quad ruby, which is a pretty like esteemed level of like caliber of student. So very high end for public speaking contests. And I just loved it. I love that. I did acting too. And I really enjoyed just performing and presenting to people, entertaining them. It was just so much. And so to connect with kids like that is great. And then to connect with young people who want to become influencers and, or want to go, like one young man wants to go into the true crime world a bit. And I'm like, that is cool. And I'm like, why not have a kid in true crime doing it for other kids who are interested in that? Because that's there. And I'm like, do it. And he wants help. And I'm like, give me a call. Let's make it happen. I will guide you to the resources to make your dreams come true. Because that's what I'm all about. You can do it. They can do it. And no matter where you are in life, because I feel like for me, things changed so much for me this past year, but I can still do it too. And I know you guys can too. It doesn't matter if, you're 40, you're 50, you're 70. You can make things happen in your world adversity is just adversity. You can make things better, and I trust that it will happen. You will make it better. So this Thursday, that's my message for you. Confidence is what you need for sure, but focusing on your mental health and getting there is also important. So I'm so glad I got to speak to young people about that. I have more youth that I will be speaking to in August, and it's a younger group, but I hope to carry on that message there in a friendly way to let them know that they are important. So important people around me. I'm so lucky. How fortunate. Have a great day.